On this last Monday in May, when many of you are preparing to spend time with family and friends, I would like to share with you the story of a person I only knew from a picture on a wall. My name is Tim Maudlin, author of Mind Wars: The 4A Thinker. In my book, I reveal 6 time-tested strategies to help you think in ways that serve you well. One of those 6 strategies, or 6 traits that you need to think about, is you need to think about things that are honorable. And when you think about things that are honorable, think about things that are worthy of respect and reverence. Think about things that are worthy of praise. Think about things that are higher or majestic. And on this day we call Memorial Day, I'm thinking about a person who I only knew from a picture on a wall. He was called son, he was called grandson, he was called nephew, he was called cousin, he was called brother. But he was never called husband, he was never called daddy, and he was never called grandfather, because he never came home. I hope when I'm finished telling you his story, you might consider calling him hero. When I was a little boy, my Aunt Ruth lived next door to us, and I would go and visit her and sit on her couch and talk. On her wall was this picture. This is a picture of her baby brother Lloyd, my great uncle Lloyd Fisher. As you can tell, he was a handsome man. Those who knew him said he could really sing. He had a promising future ahead of him. And you can also tell he was a soldier, because when his country called, he answered that call and went to fight in World War II. It was during the Battle of the Bulge, when the German armored divisions were making their strong push. They had their eyes set on a fuel depot controlled by the Americans. The Americans knew, the Allies knew, that if the Germans gained access to that fuel depot, the battle could get much worse than it already was. And so my Uncle Lloyd, along with a few other soldiers, were given the commands, don't let the Germans gain access to that fuel depot, and do whatever it takes. They were successful. The Germans never gained access to that fuel depot. The Allies were able to destroy it, and the battle wasn't as severe as it could have been. But in the process, my uncle was killed. Like so many people who answered the call, not only in this war but in other wars, those who gave the last full measure of devotion, these are the people, these are honorable people, men and women alike, that we need to be thinking about on this day. We need to be giving them thanks for the sacrifice they made and the sacrifice their families made. My Uncle Lloyd was one of those individuals. He never got to go out on picnics on this day with his family and friends because he never came home. Like so many that stayed overseas that never got to come home. Let's remember these individuals today. Remember the freedoms we enjoy because of people like my Uncle Lloyd. He's my hero, and I hope he's your hero too.